In February of 1962, President John F. Kennedy proclaimed an embargo on trade between the United States and Cuba in response to certain actions taken by the Cuban government, and had directed the Departments of Commerce and Treasury to implement the embargo. More than 60 years later, the blockade remains in place. Prime Minister Mitchell reiterated the call for the Caribbean to remain a zone of peace, and therefore he wants to see the blockade removed.
In light of the just concluded successful G77 and China summit in Havana, Cuba, Grenada reiterates its call for the removal of the U.S.-imposed economic, commercial, and financial blockade against Cuba, and a further call for Cuba to be removed from the U.S. State Department's list of countries that are co-sponsors of terrorism, and that it be allowed to rejoin and be renamed among the peaceful, loving nations of the international community.
The PM added that Grenada remains deeply concerned about the deteriorating situation in the rule of law in Haiti and the escalation of violence there.
Urgent support of the international community needs to be ramped up, in particular in the humanitarian and security areas where the needs are greatest. The need for robust security assistance to counter the rampaging armed gangs is clear. Yet, the decision to enable this is meandering slowly through the Security Council. CARICOM welcomes the government of Kenya's willingness to lead such a multinational force and the offers of support from Rwanda, the Bahamas, and Jamaica to contribute personnel.
With respect to the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, Prime Minister Mitchell reiterated the call for an end to the imposition of unilateral forced measures against that country, contrary to the rules and principles of the international law and the Charter of the United Nations. Christina John, GBN News.